Can you name these 20 forgotten American classics from the 1950s? Some were daily cruisers, others rare beauties that disappeared into history. Let's see how many you can spot from just a photo. Get it right without help, and you score 3 points. Need the multiple choice? That's still 1 point. Which chrome beauty is this? A. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. B. 1958 Plymouth Fury. C. 1953 Buick Skylark. D. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. And the correct one is A. 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. The 1957 Bel Air became a symbol of 1950s American style with its fins and bold trim. Its timeless design remains one of the most beloved classics. Name this elegant cruiser. A. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. B. 1954 Kaiser Darrin. C. 1958 Plymouth Fury. D. 1953 Buick Skylark. You're right if you chose C. 1958 Plymouth Fury. The 1958 Fury combined sleek styling with V8 performance. It gained legendary status after starring in the film Christine decades later. Spot this Buick classic. A. 1954 Kaiser Darrin. B. 1956 Packard Caribbean. C. 1953 Buick Skylark. D. 1950 Hudson Commodore. That one is C. 1953 Buick Skylark. Introduced as a limited production convertible, the 1953 Skylark celebrated Buick's 50th anniversary. Its elegant lines and power made it a 1950s icon. Recognize this sporty icon? A. 1954 Kaiser Darrin. B. 1956 Packard Caribbean. C. A. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. D. 1950 Hudson Commodore. And yes, it's C. 1955 Ford Thunderbird. The 1955 Thunderbird was Ford's stylish response to European sports cars. It offered elegance, comfort, and power, and became an instant classic. Guess this fiberglass rarity. A. 1956 Packard Caribbean. B. 1950 Hudson Commodore. C. 1951 Studebaker Champion. D. 1954 Kaiser Darrin. The right choice is D. 1954 Kaiser Darrin. Famous for its sliding doors and swoopy design, the 1954 Kaiser Darrin was one of America's first fiberglass sports cars. Only about 435 were built. Which Packard beauty is this? A. 1950 Hudson Commodore. B. 1952 Nash-Healey Roadster. C. 1951 Studebaker Champion. D. 1956 Packard Caribbean. You guessed it, D. 1956 Packard Caribbean. The 1956 Caribbean was Packard's luxury flagship, with bold styling and top-of-the-line features. It represents the last great Packards before the brand's decline. Spot this Hudson classic. A. 1951 Studebaker Champion. B. 1952 Nash-Healey Roadster. C. 1953 Oldsmobile 98. D. 1950 Hudson Commodore. That one's D. 1950 Hudson Commodore. Known for its low step-down design, the 1950 Hudson Commodore was a hit on the road and track. Its aerodynamic shape made it a NASCAR contender. Name this streamlined Studebaker. A. 1952 Nash-Heeley Roadster. B. 1953 Oldsmobile 98. C. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer. D. 1951 Studebaker Champion. And the correct answer is D. 1951 Studebaker Champion. The 1951 Champion's bullet-nose front end made it one of the most recognizable cars of the early 1950s. It represented Studebaker's innovative spirit. Which Nash rarity is this? A. 1953 Oldsmobile 98. B. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer. C. 1952 Nash-Heeley Roadster. D. 1954 Chrysler New Yorker. You're right if you went with C. 1952 Nash-Heeley Roadster. A collaboration between Nash and British automaker Healey. This roadster blended European style with American power. Fewer than 500 were made. Identify this Oldsmobile cruiser. A. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer. B. 1954 Chrysler New Yorker. C. 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. D. 1953 Oldsmobile 98. That one is D. 1953 Oldsmobile 98. The 1953 98 was Oldsmobile's top luxury model. Its Rocket V 8 engine and chrome trim made it a classic highway cruiser. Recognize this DeSoto gem. A. 1954 Chrysler New Yorker. B. 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. C. 1958 Edsel Citation. D. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer. And yes, it's D. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer. The 1956 Adventurer was a high-performance luxury coupe that stood out with its gold accents and bold fins. It's one of DeSoto's rarest models. Which Chrysler classic is this? A. 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. B. 1958 Edsel Citation. C. 1953 Willys Aero Eagle. D. 1954 Chrysler New Yorker. That one is D. 1954 Chrysler New Yorker. Known for its firepower Hemi V8 and elegant design, the 1954 New Yorker was Chrysler's flagship in the mid-1950s. Spot this Pontiac Star. A. 1958 Edsel Citation. B. 1953 Willys Aero Eagle. C. 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. D. 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. You're right if you chose D. 1955 Pontiac Star Chief. The 1955 Star Chief embodied 1950s optimism with its two-tone paint and chrome-laden design. It was a favorite among mid-decade buyers. Which infamous Edsel is this? A. 1953 Willys Aero Eagle. B. 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. C. 1958 Edsel Citation. D. 1954 Hudson Hornet. And the correct one is C. 1958 Edsel Citation. The 1958 Citation is remembered as part of Ford's ill-fated Edsel line. Its unusual grille made it a standout for better or worse. Name this Willys rarity. A. 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. B. 1954 Hudson Hornet. C. 1957 Studebaker Golden Hawk. D. 1953 Willys Aero Eagle. That one's D. 1953 Willys Aero Eagle. The 1953 Aero Eagle was a light, stylish coupe aimed at buyers seeking efficiency and flair. It's now a seldom-seen collector's item. Spot this Mercury finned cruiser. A. 1954 Hudson Hornet. B. 1957 Studebaker Golden Hawk. C. 1959 Rambler Rebel. D. 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. And yes, it's D. 1957 Mercury Turnpike Cruiser. With its futuristic roofline and rear fender skirts, the 1957 Turnpike Cruiser looked like a concept car on the road. It symbolized late 1950s excess in the best way. Recognize this Hudson legend. A. 1957 Studebaker Golden Hawk. B. 1959 Rambler Rebel. C. 1951 Chrysler Hotshot. D. 1954 Hudson Hornet. That one is D. 1954 Hudson Hornet. The 1954 Hornet's low center of gravity made it a racing champion in its day. Its distinctive styling and dominance in NASCAR earned it fame. Which Studebaker classic is this? A. 1959, Rambler Rebel. B. 1951, Chrysler Hotshot. C. 1955 Packard Clipper. D. 1957 Studebaker Golden Hawk. You're right if you chose D. 1957 Studebaker Golden Hawk. With a supercharged V8, the 1957 Golden Hawk was one of the fastest American cars of the 1950s. Its styling was bold and unmistakable. Name this Rambler rarity. A. 1951 Chrysler Hotshot. B. 1955 Packard Clipper. C. 1952 Fraser Manhattan. D. 1959 Rambler Rebel. And the correct one is D. 1959 Rambler Rebel. The 1959 Rebel offered V8 power in a smaller, lighter body, making it an early muscle car ancestor. It stood out for its performance and practicality. Spot this Chrysler oddball. A. 1955 Packard Clipper. B. 1952 Fraser Manhattan. C. 1950 Studebaker Land Cruiser. D. 1951 Chrysler Hotshot. That one is D. 1951 Chrysler Hotshot. Tiny but spirited, the 1951 Hotshot is often called America's first post-war sports car. Its simple design and charm have made it a collector's favorite. Drop your score in the comments and prove you're a true car guru. Don't forget to subscribe for more classic car quizzes.